I always think that every trip that you go on, every visit that you make, you have the opportunity to learn something and bring something back with you. And that's what I've done that I wanted to share with you from my trip to LA. Hello, this is your Everyday Positivity. I'm Kate Cocker. The thing I'm bringing back from my trip to LA that I want to put back into my normal life is this. Opening yourself up to experiences that you never thought you'd try. Actively almost looking for things to do that you think, oh, I wouldn't like that, is the answer to building perspective and to giving you that great feeling of, I'm very small in this world. And it's a good feeling that. The reason it's a good feeling is because I think sometimes our problems feel so big. Sometimes we feel so alone. And our perspective is that we're this kind of big blob, if you like, in a very small space. But you know that feeling you get when you see the stars and you go, you know what? Everything's going to be okay. I'm a very small piece in this world. I've achieved the same feeling from opening myself up to experiences, doing things I never thought I would do. And the other thing I've opened myself up to is experiencing things from other people's points of view. So I understand that there is more than just me in the world, right? So you can do this too. What did I do this week? I went to a comedy gig in a bookstore. Like a tiny, tiny comedy gig. There were about 12 people in the audience and there were 12 comedians almost. So, there was as many audience as there was comedians. And it was a slightly awkward but slightly wonderful experience. And I got to hear 12 very different perspectives, very different ideas of comedy at very different stages of brilliance. And I really learnt something from it. I took something away from it. I experienced having to deal with home issues, a broken waste disposal, a half-dead rat in a country that isn't my own, and learning the new systems and the slight nuances between reminded me again that the way that I live my life or the way that you live your life isn't the only way. There are many, many ways. Going to see an ice hockey game, going to see a film that my husband absolutely loves and I've never seen in my life, and seeing the world from his perspective even, all of them were eye-opening experiences. And I think I've opened my heart slightly. So today, I want the same for you. You and I know that polarisation is one of the most difficult things that we deal with these days. Polarisation of opinion, polarisation of people. And in my bid to go, you know what, I think we can cross the things that divide us. I think it's worth actively seeking out things to watch, things to do, things to taste, anything that you instinctively go, oh no, I wouldn't like that. I want you this week to do it or to try it. Because this is the only way that you can open yourself up to choice, to wonder, to perspective, and to that lovely feeling of being a small part of a great big thing. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Everyday Positivity for you. In the meantime, have a great day. And remember, you have 100% got this.
That's the sound of unaged whiskey transforming into Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Around 1860, Nearest Green taught Jack Daniel how to filter whiskey through charcoal for a smoother taste, one drop at a time. This is one of many sounds in Tennessee with a story to tell. To hear them in person, plan your trip at tnvacation.com. Tennessee sounds perfect.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
At Comcast, our commitment to the military community goes back to our founder, U.S. Navy veteran Ralph Roberts. Today, we honor his legacy by partnering with organizations to help veterans, transitioning service members, and military spouses succeed in today's digital world. delivering the internet connection, skills, and support they need to advance economic mobility and open doors to new opportunities. Visit ComcastCorporation.com/military to learn more. Comcast, proudly supporting our military community because your service matters.